Hey guys, and welcome. A package came today from Lion Brand and figured I would share it with you. It's a fun idea, right? I'm a bit nervous because the box is much smaller than I thought it would be. I ordered what's called the Desert Blossom blanket pattern kit, and it comes with 10 skeins of yarn, and this box looks a bit small to be holding that. But let's see what it is. Got the scissors. I can rip the baby open and see. Okay, so it's supposed to come with 5 colors of yarn, 2 skeins of each color, and the box is nice and full of yarn, packed tight. So maybe we are okay. First color we have is it's a 2 of Wands Color Theory All Seasons yarn. Here's the label. This color it's 100% acrylic, machine washable and dryable, it says. This color is called, I don't see the color. Where is the color? I don't know. Anyway, it's this beautiful grayish color. This is so strange that I cannot find the color. Oh, this color is called Satellite. Sorry, the gray one is called Satellite. So we have 2 satellites. Next color we have is called Moonbeam. It's like this whitish, grayish color. So there's 2 of these. Where's the second one? Here's my second Moonbeam. Then we have this beautiful brownish reddish color that is called Canyon. So we have 2 Canyon. I have this sage green color that I love. It is called Caper. So we have 2 Caper. Then we have this beautiful, this blush peachy pink color called Himalayan Salt, which is such a funny name. It really is a little bit the color of the pink Himalayan sea salt, so it's very cute. Now this is called Himalayan Salt. So that's the yarn that came, and then I also got a blogger postcard, meet the designer. The designer of this Desert Blossom pattern is called Ron Strong. So it has a little card about him, which is really nice, and that is what I ordered. And the way I got the order on this blanket is pretty funny. I actually got an email from Mary Maxim to start with that they were having a 20% off sale on all of their kits and yarns, so I figured I'm going to go check it out. And I went, and there was the Persian Tiles blanket in the color Sandalwood, in the colorway Sandalwood, the Persian Tiles blanket. I was obsessed with it. I thought it looked stunning. And I've been crocheting for like 4 months. I started in January, now it's the beginning of May, so like 4.5 months. And it's like an intermediate project, and there's no way I can actually crochet that project. But I was looking at it, I was obsessed with it. I was like, I have to get this blanket. And it was $80 full price, 20% off, $60. I'm going back and forth. Should I get it? Should I not? And I'm very, very bad at spending money on myself, so I wasn't really thinking that I should actually order it. My husband said, if it'll make you happy, if you want to get it, just get it. So I was like, fine, I'm going to do it. I went to check out, and shipping was going to be $20, and then there was going to be tax. So I thought, okay, it's an $80 blanket kit. It'll be 20% off. I'll get down to $60. So I'll spend $60 myself. But with the $20 shipping, with tax, and all the charges that they were tacking on, it was over $90. And I was like, not doing this. No way. Ain't happening. So I figured, I was like, maybe Mary Maxim has a sale, maybe other yarn stores will be having a sale also. And I knew that I've ordered from Lion Brand in the past, and their shipping, well, I thought it took a long time last time. This time it didn't take so long, but last time it took a decently long time, but I don't think it was that expensive. So I was like, let me see if Lion Brand is having a sale. And Lion Brand was having a sale. So I was like, let me check out this Lion Brand sale. I was going through their kits. I went through like 50 pages of kits, and I added every single one to my cart that I liked. So I had a cart like this big. Then I started going through them, like deleting the ones that I wasn't actually going to get. And then I was left the Desert Blossom blanket. It's a similar idea. It's completely different to the Persian Tiles blanket from Mary Maxim, but it's a similar idea in the sense that it's like a lot of colors and a lot of color changes, and like you have different pieces, like different motifs that are attached together. And I was like, you know what? It's a similar vibe, it's a similar feeling. It was also $80 then on sale for $60, but the shipping was only like $8, and there was very little tax, so it came out to around maybe $70 total. I was like, you know what? This one I could get. I couldn't let myself spend the $96 on the Mary Maxim blanket kit, which I want to get back to. If I finish the Desert Blossom blanket and it comes out from Lion Brand and it comes out well, and I feel like I can do it. Maybe I will graduate to the Persian Tiles blanket from Mary Maxon, but this one I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go for the Desert Blossom first. So I went for it, I ordered it. Shipping this time was actually really, really fast. I was impressed because last time I ordered from Lion Brand, the shipping took a while and I was a little bit frustrated. And I was like, and it says like 3 to 9 days shipping. But then I was reading in the fine print and it said the 3 to 9 day shipping is once they get around to packing and shipping it, it'll take 3 to 9 days to actually get to you. But they have no guarantee of how long it's going to take them to ship it. And I was like, oh shoot. So last time it took a while and I got stuck in a blizzard with no yarn to crochet with. That was a whole nother story. I don't need to get into that now. But this time it took a lot faster. Anyway, so this is the Desert Blossom blanket, all the yarn colors it came with. When I was looking at the blanket online, they had an option to change the colors, and I was wondering if I wanted to do that. I was a bit nervous too, though, because A, I'm not good at choosing colors for projects, and I figured like if they chose these colors and they say it goes together, then let's trust the expert. And B, like I figured the pattern probably says use color A, which is X for this, and then use color B, which is Y for that, and I didn't want to start switching it up and then having to remember which colors I substituted for what. So I didn't want to substitute the colors. But now looking at what the colors that came, they are really pretty and I do think they go well together. Let me get all 5 colors out again. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 was the green. So these are the 5 colors. Whoa, sorry, that is not a good shot. But I'm dropping yarn. But 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I do think they go well together. I do think it will be really nice. Hopefully the blanket will come out really nice. And maybe I'll make like a vlog as I go through it of how the blanket goes. And I'm not, obviously it can't be like a pattern tutorial or anything because it's a paid pattern. I'm not going to sit here showing you how to make the pattern that I paid for, but I could start going through it. I printed out my pattern over here, the Desert Blossom blanket. And it calls for a 5.5mm crochet hook. I have my crochet hook kit. This is like a brandless crochet hook kit from Amazon. Maybe the brand was Meacher or something. I was nervous to get it, but Elise Rose Crochet, who is amazing and I love her channel, did a video about all the top crochet hooks, best-selling crochet hook sets on Amazon, and which ones she actually recommends. And this was the best-selling crochet hook set on Amazon, and she tried it out, and it actually came out. She recommended it. It was pretty good. So I was like, you know what? She's been doing this for a while. She did a whole video testing a bunch of sets. She said this looks good. I like this one. I'll link it down below. I've been very happy with it. So here's my 5.5mm hook. It has like it has a nice rubber handle. Each one is a different color. So each size, is a different color. It also comes with stitch markers and a yarn scissors and darning needles and everything you might need to get started crocheting. So I'm gonna start the pattern and let's see how this goes. I'm a bit nervous because like I said, I'm a new crocheter and this pattern is officially for intermediate level crocheters. I'm gonna just pretend that I'm intermediate level because hey, there's no rules. Like, you could do what you want. This is my pattern. This is my blanket. If I mess up, I could just frog and start again. The only way to learn is to do, right? So let's do. So, oh, and it starts with a chain ring. It doesn't even start with a magic circle, so that's nice. So color A, I need to start with this Himalayan Salt. That was that pinky one I remember because I remember the name. I always have a question if I should start from the center pull or not, because at first I was like, yeah, center pull, center pull, center pull. But then like, I got some really bad yarn bark ones, not just the yarn bark, but when it gets all knotted together, and I ended up having to rip my yarn because the knot was so bad, like 3 times in one skein of yarn. I was like, don't like the center pull thing anymore, I'm not doing it. But I might want to keep the yarn labels on these so I see the color and I'll be able to recognize that this is color A in the pattern. So I need to think about that. You know, if the center pull is easy, maybe I'll pull it out. This is not the center pull. Thought it was, but it was not. I do not know where the center pull is, and I hate, like, why can't they just have, like, I've seen this some, like, Hobby, or Hobie, however you pronounce that company. Some of their yarns have, like, a tab that says pull here, which I think is so cool, and all yarn companies should copy that. This yarn does not have that, and it's turning into a mess. I am going to slide the label off carefully and pull from the side, because I can't find the center pull and I'm not dealing with the yarn bar. So let's make our slip knot. And we're going to make our chain ring. So let's make a slip knot with the tail, obviously, that we can sew in afterwards, which is everybody's favorite part, isn't it? The sewing in our ends, but what, weaving in our ends. Sorry, but we gotta do what we gotta do. Okay, so I need to make my chain ring. It's funny because I'm doing a different project with a size 7 hook, and this is a 5.5mm hook, and it feels so small in my hands. But let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I like this yarn. It's pretty, so pretty, and I love the feeling of the yarn like sliding through your hands as you crochet. It's my favorite feeling. It feels so good. Okay, let's slip stitch to join my chain ring. Here's my beautiful little tiny chain ring over here. Okay, chain 2. We're working with half double crochets. I don't know if I can talk and crochet at the same time, so I'm wondering if I should be doing this on video or not. I might not be doing. Let me start and see. Let me see if I can count at the same time. Is the question. 1, 2. Oh, I forgot to crochet over my tail. Let's see if I'm going to keep doing that or not. Oh, I forgot the yarn over. See, I'm a new crocheter. I told you I make mistakes. But that's fine. This is number 3. 4. 5. Problem with doing a chain ring and not a magic ring is that it's getting tight in here, but okay. And 11 and 12. Here we go. Let's count. Counting is everybody's favorite part of crocheting, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. Beautiful. Slip stitch to join. And that is round 1 complete. Hey, I finished round 1. Here we go. Now, fasten off A and start with color B. Oh wow, we are switching colors very, very quickly here. Let's tighten up this chain over here. We pull the chain ring center. It's supposed to tighten. And here we go. We tightened up. Okay, very good. So here I have this. I'm going to have to fasten off and attach color B. And I need to see what they say color B is. But let me count again because I'm nervous that I got the wrong count again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12. Beautiful. Okay, let us fasten off. Hold on, let's get back in here. Cut my yarn. Pull it off, leave a tail. Fasten off color A. Here we have our beautiful round. Let's get color B. You know what? I'm going to continue this and try. I will join back on. Maybe I'll start another video with how the process is going. I'm going to stop recording for now. But this is a Desert Blossom blanket. I am very excited to be sharing this with you guys and share my journey as it goes along. And I will see you in my next one. Bye.